Been scouring the socials and asking around, and I'm delighted to say that the team are none the wiser about us chatting with anyone else. And the meeting went well, too. I know. I'm amazing. You're welcome.
A warm welcome, everybody, from a venue that has seen plenty of sensational laps over the years. Remember, Verstappen in 23, Vettel in 2019, some phenomenal pole laps. But whose will it be today?
Okay, engines fired up, we're set. Okay, we can take you this lap. we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Car behind is Carlos. Right, their best lap, 1 minute 34.5. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. They're in 13th place. Okay, so their best lap so far, 1 minute 34.5. Is just ahead. Come on, let's push. Okay, so their best lap time, 1:32.9. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Suzuka in the springtime where the cherry blossom is in full bloom. But who's blooming out on our track and who's flourishing on this wonderful day at this magnificent track? Welcome along to Suzuka and the Japanese Grand Prix. We're southwest of the city of Nagoya today at the unique figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit. 3.6 miles and 18 corners make up a lap here, with average speeds approaching 136 miles per hour. DRS will be available, of course, into the potential passing opportunity at turn 1, although the best place for overtaking will be through 130R and into the final chicane. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Tsunoda, Surfer Girl, and Albon, Lawson, Colapinto, Russell, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Piastri, Bortoletto, Carlos Sainz, and Michael Schumacher, Ocon, Jackson, Callie Mayer, and Zane Maloney, Behrman, Gasly, Doohan, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson, glorious Suzuka. It's a bit like Silverstone, an iconic track for which we couldn't have an F1 season without it. And so much for the drivers to think about around here.
Absolutely, Crofty. The only figure-of-8 circuit that we have on the calendar, and you kind of wonder, why don't we have more? Because it's such a good format. The drivers love this track. It's got a great flow to it, a fantastic circuit. Not the best for overtaking, but my goodness, from inside the car, it's a real treat for the drivers.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. The question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
mediums. They're in 14th place. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. As things stand, we'll be second in the championship. concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay mate, Verstappen behind you now. We want to keep them behind please, this is super critical for our strategy. Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Nice move, good job. Behind. Time last lap, 1:36.5. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can. Copy. Okay, information on Verstappen. Okay, they're out of this race. And gap to the car in front, 1.5 seconds. Flag. Okay, we're more or less into the pit window now. If you want fresh rubber during the safety car, we're ready for you. Copy that. Carlos is in for his stop now. Okay, overtake the safety car. You may overtake the safety car. It's waiting to pick up the leader. Box this lap, please. Box this lap. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Okay, that's Maya just ahead of you now. Push, push, come on. And the time last lap, 1 minute 51.2. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Right, there's a big incident in front of you. Red flag, red flag. We'll update you in the pits. Everyone's okay. Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there. Okay. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Okay mate, Leclerc ahead. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get past and get on with the race. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race though, so keep your head down. There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
The checkered flag is out. The crowd roar their approval for Yuki Tsunoda.
Well, they were clearly at one with their car today, Crofty, out there. New regulations, of course, for this season. And you can tell that they've done their homework. They've studied, they've put probably a lot of time in the simulator, worked well with their engineer. And, I mean, they were absolute joy to watch out there today. They really were.
It's what every driver imagines when they start out on their long road towards Formula One. And for our lucky three today, here's the podium waiting for them. And the little man towers over the rest. It's the top step of the podium for Yuki Tsunoda. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.